is Marisol. Marisol work with in our encounters.
Mhm.
Marisol, she is Natalia.
Hi, Marisol. How
Good
are
evening,
you?
Natalia.
Good evening,
I'm
Marisol.
glad
How
to
are you?
I, I'm glad to meet you. And I like there is another woman in the group because in the last class there were only boys.
Okay, so we are more women now. Three women. How many men?
They
How many?
only ladies.
Only ladies today. Yeah.
Yeah. Entonces, begin. Yeah, what? One moment, please.
Okay.
Okay. So can you my screen, please? Marisol, ¿puedes ver mi pantalla?
Yes, teacher.
Natalia,
Yes, this is
Natalia, can you see my screen?
Excuse me.
Natalia.
Well, what did you say? I'm sorry. I'm not looking at the screen. Are you putting something on the screen right now?
Yes. You
Okay.
can see?
Okay. Okay. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Sí. Okay.
yes, I can.
Eh,
Yes. Now I'm seeing it.
okay, ¿listo? Ready. Entonces, la mecánica, vamos a ver este video. Entonces, vamos a revisar las pronunciaciones que a veces tenemos mal en el inglés. Entonces, espero
Mhm.
que les parezca interesante. Please, por favor, me avisan cuando no escuchan. He tenido esta semana problemas con mi conexión, ¿ok?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Way speaking to you from my very new work studio, Accent Space. If you want to find out more, follow me on Instagram at AccentsWay by Hadar. Now let's quit all the chitter chatter and talk about the thing that you all came here for, which is the 5 words you're probably pronouncing wrong. 5 words. Let's get started. Choir. Choir. If I were to read it phonetically, I'd probably say something like choir.
Fire.
But English is not a phonetic language, thank God. It means that the CH stands for a sound, unusual spelling pattern, but it happens. And then the OI
I'd probably say something
represents why. Why? I don't know. That's just how it is. Why? Why? As quiet. Why? The ending is a y sound, as in yes, schwa, and an r. Your. Choir. The next word is croissant. Oh, no. Darn, I told you, not French. English. Okay. The next word is croissant. So yes, I know that for you French speakers, this word may sound butchered it. And yes, that's what happens when you take a word from French and you turn it to English. You have to turn the French sounds into American sounds. So the French R turns into and then the T that is not existent in French will be pronounced in American English. So you sound an R, round your lips a little bit, and then a schwa, cr. The second syllable is an S sound, the as in father, saw as in I saw you last night, saw, and then you end it with an N and a T, croissant. The first syllable is really short, and the second syllable is long, croissant. Some people may pronounce the first syllable with a W instead of an R, and another sound, croissant. I think it sounds more like French, croissant. So you have croissant or croissant. Both are okay. You can use both. Now go get yourself a piece of croissant. Squirrel. One of the most different because you have 3 consonants together, an R and an L. It's like almost impossible, and everything within the same syllable. Squirrel. But if you break it down, it might get easier. So let's begin with the middle of the word. 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 Now practice this word as in we were, or the beginning of the word work. W, W, the tongue is down, the lips are rounded, and then you bring the tongue up immediately with no break in the middle. Were, for the R. Were, were. Now practice that for a little bit. Were. Okay, on the shelf, and then start with the beginning, which is 3 consonants in a row. An S, which is produced in the front part of the mouth, and then a sound in the back, and then a W sound, squo, which is the beginning of word. Squo, squo. Now practice just that, squo. So now I'm adding the word that we just practiced a second ago, squir. That's the beginning of the word, squir, squir. The second part is an R sound and a dark L, roll, roll. So you round your lips for the R, and we can connect it to the previous R, squir, roll. For the L, you bring the tongue up, but you're also engaging the muscles of the back of the tongue here to create that dark, deep sound of the dark L. Roll. Imagine like you have an off sound between the R and the L. Roll. Roll. And then put it all together. Squirrel. Squirrel. Iron. Iron. Although the R here is before the vowel, it is not iron, but iron, as if I earned it. I, as in my, and then you have a little y sound, and earn, earth, and early. Iron. Now it's the same pronunciation for iron, iron man, iron maiden, and iron throne, but also for I ironed my clothes yesterday. No, that's a lie, because I never ironed my clothes. Iron. The final word for today is Lincoln, as in Abraham Lincoln or Lincoln Center. It is not Lincoln or Lincoln. All right, there is no L, and not because it's a dark L, you barely hear it, because there is no L whatsoever at the end. Lincoln. You start with an L, Lin, with a relaxed is sound, and then it's a k sound, a schwa, and an N. Good. Lincoln. That's it. This was the 5 words you're probably pronouncing wrong. Was I right? Let me know in the comments below. Were you pronouncing them wrong? Now, if you like this one, you may like the 50 most commonly mispronounced words practice sheet I have on my website. So you can just click on the link below and get it. It's really cute. It's interactive. You click.
What is the video? What is your opinion about this video? Interesting, Marisol? Marisol? Natalia, what is your opinion about this video?
Hello?
Hello. Natalia,
You're
what
so
is your
interesting.
opinion?
I have all my...
Wait,
No me escucho.
Marisol? Tell me.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Teacher, the video was so interesting. I think I pronounced bad that words and we practice.
Okay. Natalia?
Yes, well, when I was little, I thought that choir was written another way. And when I grew up, I noticed that choir had a different way of writing, but I always knew that the word was choir. The only thing is that I didn't know how to write it. But yes, I knew the 5 words that were there.
Okay. So now you can
Still,
with the imagining. First, Natalia. Yeah,
I didn't
tell me.
understand you. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Okay. Uh, the first then I can share the image. You
Oh,
create
okay.
a you create a story or imagine the relationship this imagine. For example, I have opportunity to travel Paris. So one example, no? You visited the top of I don't know places tourism Paris. That's one example.
Mhm. I can't hear you well. Sometimes communication goes and comes, so I don't hear you very well.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No
Uh,
problem, no problem.
okay, Natalie,
Yes,
begin. This is your image.
yes.
Tell me about. Describe. You have 3 minutes for organize your idea.
About the man, about the image that you are showing me.
See, yes,
Uh-huh. What am I supposed to say about the image that you are sending me?
yes,
You want me to describe the image that I'm seeing?
yes.
Okay. If you want, I could do it right now.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, begin.
Okay. There is a man.
Okay.
He is young. No, he's not so young. He is middle aged.
Well,
He is with a cell phone. He has a black suit and a tie. He has some facial hair. It's like a beard and a mustache.
yes.
Uh, he is very handsome.
Huh, very handsome.
Handsome. And what else can I say? He's listening on his cell phone.
Okay. Thank you, Natalia.
Thank you.
Marisol, you describe this situation. Oh,
There is a man, there is a shelf with many books, and the books are a lot of books, heavy. They are heavy books
yes,
in different colors like orange and gray. And the man is tired.
yes. Tell me more. Marisol,
With thin legs. Yes, teacher. The man has thin legs, has dark eyes.
okay. Thank you, Marisol.
Okay, teacher.
Natalia,
Okay.
you have
I see a family.
yes,
There, I think it's the father. Where's the image? I can't. Okay, the father, two sons. I think the two boys
two boys.
and the mom.
Yes,
The they look like fishing, but that's not a fish. I don't know what they are doing with the stick. There is something under the water, but I don't know what it is. I know it's red. The only thing I know it's red.
yes,
And um, the father and the mother, they are very young. Um, the kids, they look like they have 8 and 10 years old. There are a lot of rocks, not
yes,
too much water, but there is water. Um, it looks like it's cold
mhm,
because they have jackets on. And well, I don't know what is under the water. I don't know because it's red, but I don't see the form.
okay. Thank you, Natalia.
Thank you.
Okay, give me Marisol, describe
Yes,
this
teacher.
beautiful place. Amazing place.
And this is a place around the sea
Yeah.
with rocks, and there is a road with stairs, and there are in the picture. But it's a beach for rest and with few plants and beautiful colors, beautiful different blue colors.
Okay. Tell me more. Marisol,
Yes, teacher.
tell me
More?
more.
Uh,
Yes, more.
the picture
Yes.
were
Marisol.
were in a high place.
Okay. No more, Marisol.
No, no more teacher.
Okay. If you have the Marisol, if you have the
Yeah.
opportunity to travel, what is your best place you take a vacation?
I want to be in a city, in a big city like London, because I think London has many culture and there are many people really for different parts of the world. And I like the language. I like the English of of England, of London. The accent is beautiful, and I'd like to see the museums in London and many groups of music.
Oh, wow. Natalia,
Yes. What
what is
about places I would like to go to?
yes?
Well, I would like to go to Canada. I like Canada. I like from Europe. I would like to go to Italy. I think although it is in Europe, there is a lot of familiar things from Latin America. They're very familiar. They like celebrations. Um, I like Italy. Their food, their culture. They're very rich in their culture. There are a lot of things that people don't know about Italy, and I have good references about Italy. I like Italy.
Oh, okay. Marisol,
Yes,
Marisol.
teacher.
Okay, Marisol. Imagine you have opportunity to travel to Paris. Imagine,
Yes,
suppose
teacher.
you create
Mhm.
a story about suppose visit to Paris, to Italia. You had organize your ideas about the
Yes.
supposed travel. You tell me about to Paris, the beautiful Paris.
Okay. Um, I traveled to Paris on. It was the best in my life. I went to a Eiffel Tower, and it's beautiful. In the Eiffel Tower, I could see that the most interesting place in Paris are the catacombs. Em, mm, ay, teacher, se me olvidó decir debajo, ¿cómo digo debajo?
Alright, take, take
Y,
it,
y- y-
settle down, organize your ideas. You
yes,
can,
teacher. Okay.
You can do it.
do it.
Uh, the
But
the catacombs are under the city, and there are large and
no,
The catacombs are like avenues, but in there you can see bones that people who died in the French Revolution.
Yes.
It's so interesting, and it's a place with many stories.
Yes. Thank you. So, Natalia,
Yes.
to
Um,
go.
you want me to tell you about my experience if I would be in the place I'm seeing right now? Is that the point?
Yes.
Well, Marisol told something
Maris.
that was great because I didn't know the history about the catacombs. I really didn't know. But I believe that it's a beautiful place. I would like to go, of course. Right now, as I see, it's a very high construction, and I don't know if you could go in it. Is it possible for me to go inside? I mean, like the Statue of Liberty, the people can go inside. I don't know if I would be able to go inside the tower. I really don't know much about the Eiffel Tower.
Okay. So, let's do one more. Marisol,
Yes, teacher.
hello. Do you have any question for Natalia?
What question, teacher?
What question?
Ah,
No,
okay.
please, attention.
Natalia, uh, did you taste the French food?
Well, I haven't tasted the food right now, but well, the only thing I know about France and the French food is the baguette. It's the only thing I've tasted from France. Although I know that in France you can eat horse. It is normal for people to eat horse. We don't eat horse, but in France you can eat horse.
Okay.
Hello?
Natalia, something question for Marisol?
Yes. Let me see. What do you like about the French culture?
I like the language and the pronunciation. I think the language can fall in love.
French.
Can fall in love with a man who speaks in French, and
Natalia,
I
can
like
you
me.
repeat?
They
Excuse me one moment.
Yes,
Natalia,
I
can
like
you repeat
I
the question?
excuse me.
Natalia, can you repeat the question?
Um, what do you like about the French culture?
French culture. Marisol, I understand the question.
yes, teacher.
Okay.
And I like the language, and I like the literature. I can. I have read some books about the French history. Um, it's so interesting. They had they had many kings and queens with special stories.
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, Natalia,
Yes.
you describe interesting place of the edgy.
Excuse me, I
And
didn't.
Marisol, FG.
I,
You describe one place interested of FG.
The ethnics?
Egypt, Egipto.
Egypt. Egypt. You want me to
Okay.
describe Egypt?
Yes. One place.
One place of Egypt?
Yes.
Okay, the only thing I know about Egypt, the pyramids. I think that the pyramids are the constructions that most of us know about Egypt. They're almost perfect, if not perfect. I think they're perfect. Their triangle shape says that they point directly to the sun. And well, there's a lot of stories about the constructions of the pyramids, but it's a very hot place. I would not like to go to Egypt because I'm allergic to the hot places. But I think that there's a lot of rich culture.
Yes.
They practice in other religions. Um, they have great food,
Yes.
and their women are not so outgoing as Latinas. They're more calm and they're not so outgoing. That's about
Okay.
Egypt.
Okay. Thank you, Natalia. Marisol, you
Yes,
describe
teacher.
a one place in Greek of Greek.
In Greek,
Yes.
in Greek, there are there are a beach with beautiful colors near the Mediterranean Sea, and they have a beautiful woman and handsome handsome men, and uh, they have many history, old history. Greek is the Greek is the
Okay.
excuse me.
Okay.
Greek is the cradle of the history
Yeah.
of the
Yes.
West history. Just to check, ask, I don't know more another Greek.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Natalia, tell me
Yes.
about your favorite place in Colombia.
I love Cali. I love Cali.
What is your place favorite in Colombia? For example, Bogota or city.
I'll,
Tell,
my favorite place in Colombia,
yes.
my favorite place in Colombia is Cali, the city where I live in. Although I love my country, I love all the places I've been to. I like Bogota. It's a very big city. I like Medellin because the people are great. How they speak, their accent, and their personalities. There are great personalities in Medellin. But I love Cali because of the weather, because of the nature, because of how we speak, because we have some very good rhythms here, and especially because it's where I was born. I love Cali.
Wow. Marisol, thank you, Marisol. What is your favorite place in Colombia?
This is a real story. In the last vacations, I went to snowy. I went to the Cocuy,
Huh?
and it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
that's great.
very cold, very very cold, but yes, but it's beautiful, and people are kind. The people is so special. When you arrive to the Cocuy, the town is short, is small. Excuse me, the town is small, but people is special. You can eat delicious food like cookies, like cheese, and in that country you can see mountains in every direction you see. You see mountains green and the snowy. The snowy is beautiful.
Amazing. Okay. What do you prefer in your weekends, Marisol?
Sometimes I want to rest because Monday to Friday I have to work, I have to study, and take care to my family, to my children. Then on weekends I like to sleep and I like to watch TV. But sometimes I planned go out in my home. For instance, I plan go to the theater festival or to the theater festival. I want to see uh, the actors, and I want to see uh, every people in the street.
Okay. Thank you, Marisol. Natalia, what do you prefer in the weekend?
I would like to rest. Actually, I don't have a lot of rest because, as Marisol said, um, when you have a family, there is never a rest. And well, additionally to my spending time with my daughter and with my husband, I like to go out, some sports, visit my family, um, eat something new. I like to do that. Spend time with my family. I think is the best choice.
Okay. Natalia, do you like food?
Yes.
What do you prefer food?
Excuse me, I didn't understand.
What is your preferred food? What is your
No, I don't.
preferred?
Because of the
Okay, give me
communication is
just a moment. Okay. What is your preferred eat or food you prepare in your house when you stay in house?
okay. Okay. I prefer to cook in my house.
Yes.
Well, I like to cook everything. Although my husband is vegetarian, I have to make some vegetarian food, and my daughter likes chicken, so I think I'm good at cooking. So I like to cook almost everything. Thank God I know how to cook. I like to cook anything. It's I can do it.
Okay. Thank you. Marisol,
Yes, teacher.
do you like food?
Yes, I like to cook, but I'm not a good cooker. A good
Oh,
chef. I'm not a good chef.
me too. Me too. Okay. Natalia, what do you like
Yeah.
most about learning language? What do you like most about learning language?
Well, I think it's a great possibility for someone to communicate themselves in other instances. Because when you have only one choice of communication, well, you can't be able to know much more about other people or the cultures. I believe that learning a new language is the best possibility that you have to reach other aspects, other cultures. That's what I like about learning another language, getting close to people.
Okay. Not, Marisol,
Yes, teacher.
what do you think? How can you use your English in the future? In the future.
I want to learn English because I'm a middle-aged woman, and I want I want a better future for my children. I want to improve our life conditions, and I want to be professional, not only to be a worker in a factory. I want to be another life.
Okay. Mm, Natalia, what are
Yes.
some of the things that your family usually do together?
Well, we we go out on weekends, as I told you before. When we get together at night, we speak
Yes.
we speak a lot. We talked about everything that had happened in the day. We go out with our dogs because we have dogs. We spend a lot of time after work together and speak a lot and try to save the things that happen all day long. That's what we do together.
Okay. Marisol, what are some of the things that your family usually do together?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat? I can hear.
What are some of the things that your family usually do together?
We usually go to the park and we usually go to concerts because my children are studying music. They are in the school, but in school they have music classes, and sometimes they have concerts, and I go to see them.
Okay. Good evening, Martin.
Good evening, teacher. Good evening for all.
Okay.
We
Martin,
Yes.
what are what are some of the things that your family usually do together?
What did my family today?
What are some of the things that your family usually do together?
Sorry, teacher. Mm, there
Review the
is a
chat.
distortion. This a distortion. I can hear very well.
Okay. Review the chat. Pero la pregunta es si no me escuchas bien.
No, no, muy bien. Entrecortado y cuando empieza a emitir la señal se entrecorta.
Please, cierra tu Skype si lo tienes abierto, por favor. Cierra todo lo que tengas cerca de ventanas y deja solo abierta la de Hangout, por favor. ¿Listo? Are you ready? Okay. What is your opinion about, Marisol, what is your opinion about the education in Colombia? Marisol, Marisol, Marisol.
Eh,
For
Teacher,
for
I think education has a low level,
Yes.
and we have to work very hard to improve the level of our education because there are many people who graduate without knowledge, with enough knowledge of maths or English in different subjects.
Okay. Good evening. Por aquí, sí, sí. Natalia, what is your opinion about education in Colombia? Natalia, Natalia,
Sorry,
Natalia.
sometimes the communication goes. Yes, I'm hearing.
Okay,
I think as well as Marisol, we need to improve a lot of aspects in our education because, as Marisol says, there are people that are graduating and have not all the responsibility that we have at the time that we're going to be working and doing things for our country. So most of the kids that are right now at school are learning at low levels. We need to improve a lot of things in our educational system.
okay, thank you. Luis, good evening.
Good
Luis,
evening.
hello. What is your opinion about the education in Colombia?
Um, well, in my opinion,
Yes,
there's a
disculpa.
lot of things that need to be done in the education system in Colombia. There could be many things that could improve. I had the opportunity to study in the United States, and I only did 11th
Yes,
grade here in Colombia. It was a big difference. It was really drastically different.
yes, thank you, Luis. Martin, what is your opinion about the education in Colombia?
Mm, the education in Colombia is variable. Mm, there is a good education in private school. The exigence is well. Uh, the child is uh, has to have a focus about the education. Many distractions, many internet, many cell phone. Then they don't study for have a good notes.
Okay,
Mm.
tell me more,
In
Martin.
the official school,
Yes,
mm, there are many helps, but some teachers don't mm, use for your students. Others teachers are very good. I had very teachers in the official schools. Mm, today, the teen teachers is is other. It isn't the same.
okay. Give me one moment. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Marisol, Natalia.
Sorry, teacher. The thing is that I'm not hearing you very well. Sometimes when you're speaking, the connection is just failing. I really don't hear you very well.
Okay, excuse me. Can you hear me? Can you see my screen? Okay, give me one moment, please.
Okay, thank you.
clarity, confidence, and freedom in English. And finally, today we are going to talk about the R, as many of you requested. The R sound. One of the more challenging sounds in American English because the sound doesn't exist, I think, in any language, but English. So let's learn how to pronounce that sound. So in your language, you may substitute the R sound with a different sound that is perceived as the R. It could be a trilled R, it could be an R that is produced in the throat, or okay. So what you need to remember is no matter what you do currently to pronounce your R, you need to shift it towards this new at the lips. And let me get more specific. To make the R sound, the tongue has to be in the middle of the mouth. The tip of the tongue should not be touching anything. So if you're used to making an R like this, you feel the tip of the tongue touching the upper palate. If you're used to doing in the back, then the back of the tongue is touching the uvula or the soft palate. Okay? So there is no true contact when you make the American R. Not in the back and not in the front part of the tongue. The only contact you have is here, in the sides of the tongue, because the sides touch the sides of the teeth. Okay? So the body of the tongue retracts, and the sides of the tongue touch the inside of the teeth. The tongue sort of pushing the teeth from the inside. Now, there's a lot of teeth in the body of the tongue. Think of it like a fist that you clench. Okay, it looks the same whether it's loose or clenched. Okay, so that's what happens inside your tongue. The tongue acts. You clench your fist. That's to add the tension of the lips. So the lips round, especially when the R appears at the beginning of words. Run. Run. If you turn the sound off and you look at my lips, it's going to sound like I'm saying one. And that's good because it should sound like one. It should look like one. But the tension of the tongue creates that R sound. So basically, it's a W sound mixed with this tense okay? I like to think of it as if it's a W with a Y sound, or a W with an L sound without touching the upper palate. Let's try this few words. Run.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Red. Now, if you can hold that R, you're probably doing it right. And if you can't, something like run, okay, then you're probably going to natural, neutral.
And guys, make sure to subscribe or at T6S.
Right.
Anyway, let's
so this is the strong R, and the R that appears at the beginning of a word or before a vowel. Okay? This is an easier R to make. We're going to focus on that today. We're not going to talk about R's at the end of words like car or where. We're going to talk about it in another video. So, if you still find it impossible to make, I'm going to give you two ways to go about it. Let's begin with the L sound.
Even the little things have been upgraded, like
the L, the tip of the tongue goes up to touch the upper palate, right? So, as you pronounce the L and you hold out the sound, I want you to pull your tongue slowly inside.
It's small, it's written using the lens.
If you pull it in, right, and then the tongue sits there in the middle. Okay, so now you're more aware of what your tongue is doing and where it's located. So you pull the tongue into the middle of the mouth. And then when it's in the middle, and of course the tip of the tongue is not touching anything, and you're able to hold it out, then I want you to play with the body of the tongue, like doing those fine-tuning chewing gum and you want to play around with it inside your mouth until you feel that tense quality. As you curl your tongue in the back, the tip of the tongue is pointing forward, almost trying to reach the back part of your back throat. And once you get that nice strong sound, forward, and you're not doing something funny like lur, and you don't want to pay attention here. You're not pushing the lips forward. Then you can shift to the word red. Find the sound, play around with it in your mouth. Run. Right. Another little tip that you can think back is think of a dog bark. How does a dog bark? You hear that? That's a hard sound. Connect to your inner animal. Run. Red. Okay, that's another way to go about it. And one last tip, instead of starting with an L sound, start with a G sound. To make the sound, the tongue touches the upper palate, and you hear these vibrations. So as you pronounce the G, pull the tongue in. Again, the tongue is already all the way back there, very close to the arch sound when you pronounce the G. So you pull it in a bit, right, and make sure that the sides touch the insides of the teeth. You can even bite on your tongue, become like mark it to recognize the sides of the tongue are. Sometimes we're not even aware of what's going on there. So you can bite on your tongue to feel the sides of your tongue. All right. So these are a few options for you to play around with as you're trying to reach that nice, strong R sound. Once you recognize the R sound, hold it out when you practice it in words and drill it in many, many words over and over again until you get used to the new pronunciation. And so if you don't use it in conversation yet, use it in practice and maybe you can read out loud something, making sure that you're using all the R's correctly. Remember, round your lips and pull the tongue in. And as you read it, hold out each R to make sure that you're pronouncing it accurately. All right, I will release more videos about the R sound because I have a lot more to say about it, but I think that's a good start. So practice it. Please let me know if you have any more questions. And that's it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week in the next video.
Okay. Martin, Martin, listen to me.
Yes, teacher.
Martin, imagine, you are a birthday party.
The lesson.
Imagine, no, imagine, you are a birthday party. Describe the scene. Martin, I don't
Yes,
understand
teacher.
me.
Yes. What about the lesson? The lesson about the phonetics, the longs and short
No,
sound.
Martin, excuse me. This imagine, it's
Yes.
your birthday, it's your happy birthday. So this, your family have birthday party.
Yes.
Describe the essence.
A birthday party for me or for
For you,
the family.
yes, describe.
For a party, we define the size for a party with music, with soda, with cake, with glass, with plays, the folks, uh, invite folks for this party, the music, mm, some entertainment, some games, mm, the date, the hour, principal. I can say about that.
Okay. Natalia, do you have any question for Martin? Natalia, 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 Marisol.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Thank you, Marisol. Do you have any question for Martin?
Um, what what date is the cake of your party?
Martin,
Se me cayó la conexión.
Martin.
Dios mío.
I'm sorry, I am talking without microphone. For the day for this party can be this weekend, that is a holiday, and we we can meet for no, it's not important the motive for this party is only for share a great time in this weekend.
Natalia, Natalia. Oh, Luis, Luis, Luis.
Yes.
You have any question for Martin?
So, Martin, do you plan to travel this holiday on these vacations next week?
I will like, but I think it's not possible. It's not possible. Mm, I can stay in my city, sharing with my family the the holidays, um, visiting the shore and assist uh, many events about religious celebration.
Oh, that's interesting. Cool.
Can you repeat me, please?
That sounds good. But good plans for vacation.
Vacation?
Okay. Martin,
Yes, teacher.
you can describe this place? So you
Yes, I
can,
can see the photography.
yes,
The is
yes,
in front of the sea is a beach. Mm, and I can see some stairs. Mm, the the sea colors vary from blue, green, and deep blue. Mm, many rocks.
And for my testing, guys, I've got to say,
A nice beach.
for $125.
Mhm.
Fantastic chromatic
It's
4Gs compared to the old version, and vignetting pretty much non-existent. Once you knock
a
it down to
Sunday,
0.8, this lens becomes
beautiful
better.
day
And lens
for
colors are
it's
also
ideal for swim.
Okay.
Mm.
really pop. So overall, I've been very impressed with how my image of the turned out.
Thank you, Martin. Luis,
Okay, teacher.
Yes.
can you decide? It's photography. Mr. Martin?
So here we can see what I imagine is a family.
Yeah.
Got a couple with two children. It looks like they're possibly at the beach. I think they're trying to catch maybe crab or fish. They seem to be having a good time. The weather is nice, but they have sweaters on, so I imagine it's a bit cold.
Yeah. If you have the opportunity to travel to Singapore, imagine you tell me your experience in this travel. Please,
What was that? I didn't hear. The connection's not really good.
I'm sorry. Imagine you have the opportunity to travel to Singapore. Just
Yes.
tell me about the supposed experience.
Tell them about the experience.
See, yes. Suppose, imagine you travel
Okay.
to Singapore.
So I imagine it'd be a really long flight from here to Singapore because it's near Malaysia. Um, I imagine I would arrive by plane.
Yes.
The hours would be completely different, so I might get there and I'd be sleepy when it's in the middle of the day over there. And I would definitely have some communication issues because I do not think I speak the language that they speak over there. Um, what else? I have not researched a lot about Malaysia.
Okay, thank you, Luis. Martin,
Yes, teacher.
imagine you have opportunity to visit Paris.
Wonderful. It was
Uh,
great.
describe your
Travel
experience.
across the ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and beside that city, it will be a great dream.
Yes,
Do this travel. Beside only not only the Eiffel Tower,
yes,
can be beside the Louvre Museum, mm, eh, Arco del Triunfo, mm, Versailles Gardens, Old City, Paris. Not only Paris, other sites uh, will be grateful.
yes. Okay. Marisol, you have any question? Marisol, 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 Martin,
Yes, teacher.
you describe
Teacher, here.
curious. Okay. Marisol, do you have any question about Martin, place, or Luis?
Eh, Um, eh, do you like to visit another city different from Paris?
Martin?
Mar-
Colombia, Colombia.
No.
No, a different city in France, Paris.
No, I don't know. Neither Paris, neither
See,
other city.
suppose you have the Paris, you visit other cities. It's a one supposition. Tell me about the city.
If I can beside other city, different Paris,
Yes.
mm,
Yes.
the Mediterranean, uh, I think will be wonderful. Monaco, mm,
What is interesting
that
in
city.
Monaco?
What?
Why is interesting Monaco? Tell me about the Monaco.
Where is located?
Yes.
Is located at the south of France in the Mediterranean Ocean or the Sea Mediterranean.
Yes.
Hmm.
Martin,
Yes.
if you have opportunity then now love the the love museum, what is the important picture do you like?
What's important?
See, picture in the love museo de love
Mm, the pines.
and the picture
Pines.
the drawing.
Yes. Eh, Mona Lisa. Mm, what others pines or picture are in that museum?
Museum.
Mm,
Martin,
yes.
tell me.
Eh, La Gioconda, I think. Mona Lisa. Eh, no, not only pines or picture, sculpture
Okay,
like Venus del Nilo o la Victoria de Samotracia. I think others eh, mm, objects of art. I don't remember in this moment.
okay. Marisol, you have question for me? Marisol,
A question for Martin? Yes,
Luis,
teacher, a question for Martin.
no, Luis, for Luis,
Um,
about
from
the
Luis?
scene.
Okay. Mm.
Oh,
If you visit Singapore, what would you like? Or what?
oh,
Excuse me, teacher. Wait a minute, please, teacher.
okay, okay.
Mm, in Singapore.
Okay, Marisol, ready, Marisol? my soul, are you ready? My soul, my soul, Luis, what is the more interesting place in Singapore? Suppose, Luis,
Um, I think that the zoo in Singapore would be very interesting to go visit, or also Universal Studios, which is an amusement park. They have roller coasters and mechanical rides.
uh, do you have any question for Martin about the Paris?
Um, do you only want to visit Paris, or would you like to go other places in Europe?
Martin?
Yes, in Europe, I like will visit eh, United Kingdom, mm, Londres, mm, the other Syrian country, maybe Roma in Italy, Venezia, with your water streets, mm, as gondolas, mm, eh, Suiza, Alemania. mm, Europe is very interesting. Many countries for beside. I think.
Okay. Martin, do you have any questions about the Singapore tourist?
Mm, I don't know very much about Singapore. I know that it's located in Malaysia.
Okay, excuse me, Martin, listen to me. Do you have any questions about Singapore tourist?
Mm, I don't know. Luis live in
Question
Singapore.
to Luis
No,
about Singapore.
he the live in Singapore or he knows Singapore.
Yes,
Sí.
yes.
Mm,
Hazle una pregunta a Luis.
Por
Así.
eso él conoce, él vivió allá en Singapur.
Estamos hablando acerca de suppose. So,
Mm, ya.
suppose, for example, you visit
Ah, ya.
Portugal.
Oh, ya.
Okay.
Mm. Near Singapore is Kuala Lumpur. You will like beside this city?
Kuala Lumpur. I've heard of it before, but I don't know much about it.
Mm, okay.
Marisol, Marisol,
Yes,
Marisol.
teacher.
You ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Tell me. Ask the question.
Yes. Question. A question for Luis.
Yes.
Luis, did you travel alone to Singapore?
Um, I think I would travel with my brothers. so I could share the experience with them. I would like to.
Okay.
Okay, and how is the food? Uh,
Singapore?
yes, the food. How is the food? How can you eat in that country?
Um, I don't know. The food has a lot of weird names, weird and complicated names.
Suppose
Um,
Luis today.
it's a mix of Chinese food, of Indian food, Malaysian food, and Indonesian. So
Okay.
it's like a combination of all of that.
Okay. Thank you, Luis. Natalia, do you have any question about Singapore or Paris? Natalia, Alia.
I'm sorry, do you hear me right now?
Yes, Natalia. Do you have
I'm
any
sorry,
question
I had
about?
some issues. I'm sorry, I heard you. The thing is, I had some issues with my connection, so I'm sorry. I just joined in about like 5 minutes ago, so I'm sorry. Well, a question for whom? For Luis, for Martin, or for
Oh,
Marisol?
for example, Luis. Luis about Singapore.
Well, although I don't know much about Singapore, well, I would like to know if Luis knows anything else about, I don't know, like, well, Marisol asked about food. Do you know anything about the culture of Singapore?
I honestly do not know much about Singapore. I'm researching everything on Google as we speak.
Okay, okay. I could do the same because I really don't know anything about Singapore.
That makes two of us.
Okay, okay.
And Martin about Paris.
Yes, teacher.
Natalia, I want question about Martin for Paris.
Paris. Okay. Martin, what do you think about the French culture? The same. What do you think about the French culture?
I think it's great. France is a world potent, a great country. It's is it it has a great economy. Mm, the culture is great. Mm, for about your history from Napoleon, mm, and your history and your legacy, I think is great. Mm, from that years today, I think that.